What's going on? This is NHL, NBA, and college basketball podcast for February 11th, 2020. Right now, I'm going to be giving out some NHL plays for free. I'm going to be giving out some NBA plays for free and college basketball plays for free. And here's the thing: all the NHL plays I'm going to give out, as a parlay. We're going to parlay all of them, and we're also going to parlay all the NBA and then whatever else I want to give out in college basketball. It's not a client play. If you guys want to get on my service, my client service, email picksbyemail@gmail.com. Picksbyemail@gmail.com. I'll have a phone number for tomorrow's podcast. I'm going to try to do this every single day about 3 o'clock Arizona time, 2 o'clock Las Vegas time, live here on the Spreaker Network. And then also, if you don't hear it on the Spreaker Network, you can listen to it later on the YouTube channel. So that is picksbyemail@gmail.com. Email picksbyemail@gmail.com. You can also text the email address from your phone, and that's just as good. Just get a hold of me, get on my service. Anybody that's brand new is going to get the one client play free, just to show you I'm the real deal. Let's move on here. NHL, never any client plays in the NHL, maybe once in a blue moon. So I'm going to give out all my NHL for free. And like I said, we're going to do a parlay in the NHL games. I'm going to try to give you guys something good here in a parlay. I'm pretty good at NHL, so let's get started here. First games first. Coyotes at Leafs. Leafs minus 190, 195. Over under 6. I'm definitely going to be going with the Leafs in this one. The Leafs should take care of business at home. So that's the first game on the parlay. Red Wings at Sabres. Sabres minus 205. Over under 5.5. Obviously, I think the Sabres are going to win this one. Obviously, so there's 2. We're doing a 2-team parlay so far. Lightning at Penguins. Penguins minus 130. Over under 6. Lightning are a very good team, especially on the road. Very solid, all-around good team. Penguins are a good team. They're at home in this one. I'll make this one very simple and quick. I think the Penguins get the job done at home. I think they'll be ready for the Lightning. Penguins minus 130. Panthers at Devils. Panthers minus 123 on the road. Over under 6.5. I'm not going to touch that one. We'll do a separate parlay on those two teams here in a second. Flyers at Islanders. This is going to be the same thing. Islanders minus 130, over under 6. We'll get back to that one. Rangers at Jets. Jets minus 125, over under 6. We'll get back to that one. Golden Knights at Wild. Golden Knights on the road minus 150, over under 6. We'll get back to that one. Hurricanes and Stars. Stars minus 123, over under 5.5. We'll get back to that one. Senators at Avalanche. Avalanche minus 265, over under 6.5. We're going to add the Avalanche on the money line on that one. So far it's a 3-team parlay. Blackhawks and Oilers. Oilers minus 120, over under 6. We'll skip that one. Blues at Ducks. Blues minus 155 on the road, over under 5.5. And that's it. So those 3 teams together, if you throw $50, if you throw $100 on it just for fun, let's see what $100 wins here. You'll get back 448. 100 to win 448 on the Leafs, the Sabres, the Penguins, and the Avalanche. Okay, next I'm going to give out a 2-team parlay. I'm going to give out the Blues minus 155 on the road against the Ducks. The Blues should get the job done. And then the Golden Knights on the road also minus 148 on the road at Wild. I'm going to give out a 2-team parlay. If you want to throw like $50 on it, we'll see what 50 wins. It's not as strong as my first parlay. So 50 to win 87. So you're looking at a pretty good payback there. Close to 2 to 1, probably about 180, plus 180 on that one. And then the next one I'm going to give out is going to be on the Dallas Stars minus 123 at home against the Carolina Hurricanes. If you want to throw $100 on that, you can do that. And you should get back, hold on, $100. 100 should win 81. So that's another play I'm going to give out. These are all free plays. Feel free to do what you want with them. I think the Stars should get the job done there. And then for the rest of the games, let's go over one more parlay. All right, and the last parlay is going to be a 4-team parlay. This is one that is just throwing, I have no idea like if this is even going to come close to hitting, but I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go Oilers minus 120 at home against the Blackhawks. We're going to go New York Rangers on the road plus 105 at Jets. So Rangers plus 105 on the road. Islanders minus 130 at home against the Flyers. And then the Devils plus 103 at home against the Panthers. That's a 4-team parlay. If you throw 20, we'll say $20 on it. You'll get back $250. So 20 to win 250. These picks, these NHL picks, are not client plays. They're nothing. I'm betting 100 on the first parlay. I'm betting 50 on the second parlay. I'm betting 100 on the Stars, and I'm betting 20 on the third parlay. So these are just throwing NHL games out there at you, and you never know, they could hit, and you could hit something in the NHL. The best play is obviously the first parlay that I gave out, and then the Stars money line. Let's move on to the NBA. Moving on to the NBA now. There's some pretty good games for the NBA. Let's see here. Clippers at 76ers. 76ers plus 1.5 over under 227.5. Chicago at Washington. Wizards -3 over under 230. Blazers at New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans -3 over under 241. Spurs at Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder -8.5 over under 218.5. And then Boston at Houston. Houston -2.5 over under 232. Real quick, I want to make this quick. I'm just going to say that the Blazers and the Pelicans game over 241 should go over, so that will be a free play. And then for the other games, I'm going to give out the Rockets on the money line to beat. We're going to go Rockets money line. They're -2.5. They should win against the Celtics. And then also, I think the 76ers, they're +1.5 right now. We'll get them up to +3 by 1.5 points to get them +3 at home. Hopefully that's a close game. I think they should win that game against the Clippers at home. They're 24-2 at home this year. Pretty impressive. And then the Wizards money line, I think they beat the Bulls. Wizards money line, another one that I like. Spurs and Oklahoma City, that's the only one I really don't have an opinion on. So there you go. 76ers +3, Wizards money line, Rockets money line, over 241, Portland Trailblazers and New Orleans Pelicans. College basketball, here we go. Penn State at Purdue. Purdue -5 over under 136. Kentucky at Vanderbilt. Kentucky on the road -11, 144. Mississippi State at Mississippi. Mississippi State on the road -1 over under 137. Arkansas at Tennessee. Tennessee -3 over under 135. Skip down some more here. I don't care about any of these games. NC State at Syracuse. Syracuse -5 over under 148. Rhode Island at Dayton. Dayton -11 over under 146. North Carolina at Wake Forest. North Carolina -2 over under 149. Nebraska at Maryland. Maryland -17 over under 148. Missouri at LSU. LSU -11 over under 144. Michigan State at Illinois. Michigan State -2 over under 141. Oklahoma State at Kansas State. Kansas State -3 over under 131. Air Force at Boise State. Boise State -10.5 over under 151. Notre Dame at Virginia. Virginia -5 over under 117. Utah State at Colorado State. Utah State -2 over under 143. And New Mexico at San Diego State. San Diego State -15 over under 148. All right, so the first free pick I'm going to give out right now is Tennessee on the money line. Tennessee -3. They're playing against Arkansas. They're at home. They should win the game. That's the first podcast free play I'm giving out. I think Kentucky will beat Vanderbilt. They're -11 on the road. They should cover 11. Penn State at Purdue. Purdue, I don't really trust this team, honestly. Penn State's a better team, +5. Maybe get them up +6 or +7, even on a 5 or 6-point teaser. Get them up to +10 or +11. That's what I would do with that game. No other opinions on those ones. NC State at Syracuse. Can you trust Syracuse -5 to win at home? This team is so suspect. NC State's a decent team. I'm going to do a 2-team 5-point. We're going to do 2-team 6-point teaser. Go Penn State +11 with NC State +11. Might as well just take both those teams and get +11. They're both on the road. They both should hang around. That's not an official podcast free play. That's just a lean that I'm going to give out. Throw $50 on it or something. Tennessee's worth 100. And then my client plays. I'm a $500 to $1,000 a game kind of guy. I'm betting 1,000 on my 2 games tonight. I'm gonna go 2-0. I'm gonna do 1,000 on each. I'm just gonna tell you what games they're gonna be part of. It's gonna be North Carolina at Wake Forest is gonna be one of them, and Michigan State at Illinois is gonna be another one. And then I'm going 2-0 for sure. So you just got to get a hold of me. I'm gonna give you a client play, a guarantee. I'm gonna say that Virginia wins against Notre Dame. You can parlay Virginia money line. You can parlay them. Maryland's -17. You know they're going to win. San Diego State -15. You know they're going to win. You want to parlay them with someone. Try to get close to even money, but you want it to be kind of a strong play. Okay, so how about this? Kentucky money line. We'll do a 3-team parlay. How about that? Kentucky money line, Dayton money line. You know what? We're not going to go Dayton. We're going to go Kentucky money line, LSU money line, and Virginia money line. So you're looking at minus 110 with all three together. Kentucky minus 700, LSU minus 700. They're both minus 11, and then Virginia minus 210. You put them all together, you're getting minus 110. So 110 to win 100, 220 to win 200. That's a pretty strong play. I'm going to give that as a client play to my clients. It's mainly Virginia money line, but if you want to get them to minus 110, you can play them minus the 210, give up 210, but not a lot of people like to do that. So that's why I throw a couple other teams that should get the job done. We'll do a 3-team parlay: Kentucky, Virginia, LSU, and then take Tennessee. If you want my 2 client plays, I'm going 2-0 tonight. I guarantee it. Picks by email at gmail.com. If you guys email before the game starts, I'll give you both games. Thanks for listening.